Hello, I'm Taija from Good Science, CEO and founder. And today I'm going to tell you a great story that starts with Internet of Things, but actually ends kicking off with Internet of Services. Connected devices as such do not mean much. It's the IoT services, the new opportunities that we can create. And with the huge amount of the devices, it's actually essential to digitalize the business. You can't do things manually the way you've done so far with these types of services. So that's what Good Sign enables, is the different type of IoT services put into digital service catalogs. It's the digitalizing of the business, the automating of the provisioning of the services, automating for charging and billing, usage-based with the connectivity to the IoT devices. And we serve IT service providers, communication service providers. We are with the industry or internet, intelligent traffic, like bringing operators, mobility operators bringing different type of public transportations together, and new service ecosystems where there are lots of service providers coming together in a hub to provide one service to a customer, a user. And what we solve is this IoT orchestration and monetization. So enable different types of business models, put them in the digital format, digital contract, digital catalogs, automate the usage-based provisioning, the billing, integrating to the devices, to the systems, to the data clouds, so forth. And our software, it's intelligent on the way how we can dynamically, whatever complexity on the service and the providers coming together, we can still automate it, put it in the system. And it's practical in the sense that you can actually think of this like digitalizing all your assistants in a company. The ones who know the contracts and do the volume discounts and provision the services and serve the customers, send them the emails, whatever else they're doing. It's actually what the system does automatically for all different customers with the different contracts. We can still automate it dynamically, and that's the key there. It's not mass automation, it's dynamic, customer-specific, device-specific automation. Our customers, they are, with the actual connectivity to usage data and the active services, they discover 10% of revenue that they're not billing. And that brings a lot of profit when you bill the services that you're actually having the costs on. But even more important, it's the 50 billion devices in IoT. They are 50 billion objects for new services. And then you need to have this, how do you collect the money? How do you make these new business models? How do you distribute the money with the different actors in the community? Some customer examples. Fujitsu, they're billing all their Nordic customer contracts through us. They're provisioning servers or storage or SIM cards or these different types of services. And when they got this screen of ours to their customers, where they get all the information about the services, it was best screen ever, said their customer. Com4 is an IoT M2M operator. They provision, again, SIMs and all, but they really bring it self-service to their partners and have them also do add-on services on top of it. So superb self-service experience. They say it's really their competitive advantage, how they can provide this for their customers. Or Finnish Traffic Safety Agency getting road information related to connected cars and where they are, provides valid information. We've got role-based portals, so it really comes with the who is using it. We automate the financial and service chains, and we already have ready-made interfaces with 300 systems. It's smart meters, it's different type of sensors, it's systems, applications, Nokia's networks, all this. And 56 customer implementations so far, revenue 2.6 million with 20% growth. And we see with the IoT, the growth is exponential then with the potential then. So what's in Good Sign for Nokia? So you can think of this as an IoT device and service control layer really on top of the network. So it's enabling the IoT or everything as a service. It's IoT and ICT instead of telecom only. It's million play. Whatever type of product, we can still dynamically handle it. And that's the key there. You can't automate if you can't do it dynamically. It's service contract level, so it's It's really enterprise level. It's not just managing subscriptions. And it's about ecosystems, lots of service providers coming together. So it's IoT, orchestration, and monetization as a service. Maybe for your customers, maybe it's a Vodafone, maybe it's something that we compete with Ericsson on intelligent traffic or these type of things. So let's enter the Internet of Services. Thank you.
Thank you. Excellent. So, do we have some questions for Taija? Internet of Services. Here we go. The first question. Nice catch.
Yes, excellent presentation. So good question about the how do you see yourself into the traditional customer care billing system, revenue assurance type of play? Because this is one very booming market out there. All the legacy players are already building their service portfolio. There are many new startups like yourself. So how do you differentiate into the sea of billing revenue assurance platforms, which you actually have shown us?
It's really what we can do in between the devices and systems, and then the type of the ERPs or the BSSs. We do also the billing part like BSS or ERP does, but it's really about this dynamic service structures, contracts, providers, and customers. They are all dynamically linked. And then the usage and the activity data from these IoT devices, that's the glue that we're making between the devices and the kind of the traditional. We still bring the data to some ERP. Sometimes we bill it, sometimes we bill through the ERP, but the key is there how to actually build the contracts, the products, the service structures, and do it dynamically for the 50 billion objects so that it doesn't get like impossible in a way.
All right. Next question for Taija. Anyone? I'm kind of interested, where are you heading next? You were describing the current customers, what is the next step?
It seems that there's a lot of things happening both in the, let's say in the verticals like in the industrial internet or in, let's say, this bringing together the mobility of the different transportation modes. Like, I want to go someplace, so do I really want to go and buy a bus ticket, or do I just want mobility service so that I can use bus and train and my leasing car and different type of things coming together? So I think that there will be lots of services that are not just my company serving somebody, but maybe it's the kind of, there might be these enablers that put together the data, put together the different providers, and then actually do the brokering or the hub version so that we get better service.
Exactly. Yeah.
And we get billed for it, automatically. It's my credit card there, or it's whatever. So I don't have to actually do the payments, like the Ubers or the whatever. Yeah. The payment happens there behind.
All right. Interesting. Any more questions? All right. All clear. Thank you so much, Taija. Thank you.
Thanks.